So welcome back to watching another makeup video with me. I promised you guys we do makeup soon, and I know those of you who've been watching me for a long time love my makeup videos, and those of you who've been watching me for a long time used to always kind of want me to do some fun reviews. I've been doing a lot of reviews lately. I've been having a lot of products sent, but at the same time I don't want to be somebody who does only product sort of like that type of video where I'm only doing product reviews because somebody sent it to me. And I feel like that's kind of slowing down a little bit, and I'm not worried or concerned or upset about that because I want to give you guys content that you want to view as well. So today's look is going to be a really fun look using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I have not heard word that it has sold out to a parent company that tests yet, so I'm going to use it while the getting is good because I bought it and I can't afford to buy another really great palette right now. It's okay. Anyways, when you have moving expenses and you get to live by the beach, you can't cry a whole lot, but sometimes money is a factor when you're financing new things. And I know I really owe you guys some bright colors, and I really need to show you guys that St. Patrick's Day look because we're super late on that, and I feel really bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's just a lot of chit chat, a lot of I don't know. I feel like this video is very me inside out. It's very more, I don't know. I am blabbing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. So today's look, I've already put on all my face products, all that good skincare stuff. And for my eye primer, I'm taking the Anastasia Pro Base #1. Woo, feeling a little rusty. Bear with me, we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. I know Too Faced has not sold out to a parent company yet, so my fingers are still crossed, but I am looking at other cosmetics for shopping purposes. Not that I've been able to buy high-end lately, but I'm looking. Okay. Funny thing is I barely used any brushes. Like, I could see where all the ones I need to clean. But Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, I'm going to start with coconut cream right here at the bottom for the highlight shade. And we're going to pop this on using the Delling Tools 777 under the arch of the brow bone. I'm just going to place it fairly strategically because I really want it to actually highlight, not just be like a dab of powder under the brow bone. I'm going to be taking pudding. I'm going to stick this in the crease. And now, ever since I had a huge disaster trying to get rid of a level 3 hair color, I think around 2009, maybe 2010 as well, I told myself that I would not dye my hair above a level 6 or 7, which is basically a dark brown with possible red undertones. And so when I dyed it blonde for a few years, I was pushing it because I told myself I'd stay in the mid-range because it's really hard to color down and color really dark. But the one thing I certainly won't do again is color my hair black. It's just really difficult to, you basically have to completely grow your hair back out. That's a disaster area. But one of the reasons I went back to brunette was a lot of people did not trust me to color match them for foundation, makeup, whatever. Like, well, I have naturally dark hair. How can I trust you to do this? And I just thought that was so funny because I was born a very dark brunette. Like, well, my hair is dark brown. And they're like, well, it can't be that dark brown because your hair is very light right now. And you're like, okay. But I think your perception shifts a little bit when you meet somebody some way and then you see them another way later. I would have people who had played tricks on me or tried to play tricks on me or try to steal stuff or get away with stuff months before when I was a blonde, and I had to stop them. And then they thought I was a new person and they came back and tried to do the same thing. Whether it was shoplifting, trying to trying to cheat my counter out of product or whatever, they would all of a sudden, it's like they were, I don't know, it's like they were snooping around the counters to find out who was new, and they thought I was a different person, and then they came back and tried it all over again. And rum raisin, I put this on. Really scary scenario. There was a guy that was in my counter, and something about him rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I was really creeped out, and I don't ever ignore customers. I worked at a place when I was a teenager, and we had a banner called the 5-foot rule, and anybody within 5 feet of you, even more, it's more like the 10-foot rule, you had to say hi to. And so basically anyone entering, exiting, coming across your path, anybody who you know you're gonna probably sell a product to or talk to, you have to say hi to. So I saw him walking through my counter, and I don't know what it was. Something about him discerned me. I don't know, it's a sixth sense kind of thing. And I didn't say hi to him. He irked me. So I definitely broke a major rule there. But when they actually caught him finally doing something wrong, they literally pulled him out in the parking lot when he got there, and the guy literally turns around and pulls a chain and a knife out of his pocket, and then they literally lost some prevention. And they're not cops by any means, but they had to literally toss him on the ground all of a sudden because he had weapons, concealed weapons on him. And the entire time he was in my counter, those were down his pant leg, literally concealed. And I was just like, I knew something told me to not say something to this guy. But yeah, they said he was on drugs and everything, and he was not comprehensible. That's a good thing I did not say hi. I think after I bartended for so many years, I'm gonna take this eyeliner, it's obsessive compulsive eyeliner. I think after I bartended for so many years, you end up with that sixth sense for sure. When people are not good people, it's kind of like, oh, I wish I didn't know that. I wish I didn't know, but you do. You learn a lot when you are around sketchy human beings. I'm going to be taking Super CC Physicians Formula, and I remember when I bought my car, which is one of the original Scions, maybe it's the original, I don't know, but I wanted that in purple so bad. I really feel like having red hair influences me to go with more plummy shades, pink shades, and really want to see and be around those rich reds. It also really makes me want to buy, you know, more vintage and pinup inspired stuff. But I've loved vintage and pinup inspired stuff for years. I've just never dressed only in rockabilly clothing or whatever. But I've been on Amazon, and all the stuff that I want to wear to work is all the really cool high-waisted sort of rockabilly pants, and maybe not full throttle going for the rockabilly look, because I still feel like as a cosmetologist I have to have a certain freshness and modernness to myself. And I think for the past few years, because like I was very like punked out as a teenager, and I think in my adulthood I haven't wanted to stick to a super soft or flirty feminine look, but I haven't wanted to stick my closet all in black and stuff. Raisin. This is a little cool tone for a quote-unquote redhead look, but I think it's fun to do some experimenting. I'm going to be taking the Adores Ariana lashes, and I really like these lashes because they're named after women, and they go on very easily and they look fairly natural. I got a lot of compliments when I was wearing the Rebecca style these last 2 days, and it's not even my favorite style. That one's a very whimsical, very soft eyelash. It would probably be more ideal for an actual blonde or someone with really fine eyelashes so they can get used to a fuller set. But they were pretty. I got a lot of compliments. So what do I know? I'm just used to seeing myself in a fuller set. These are the Arianas once again. And these are graduated length. I'm going to be taking the Hourglass Ambient Diffused Light. And we're just going to be putting this on underneath the eyes. And then for the actual highlighter, because that's more like a setting powder, kind of concealer contour color, I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in the shade Beige Pearl and putting this on in the highlight zone, I'll be taking the Inglot Freedom System Blush in 68. I got this on a bad day and I don't wear it that often, but it's really cherry orange. This is like the one thing that really excited me that I came home with. So for the bronzer, I don't want to take the pink today because it'll be too cool tone to look, but I'm going to take this bronzer from the Ross and Rachel bronzer. Is my hair starting to lay down? I keep grabbing the same color of lipstick like the last 2 weeks, and ever since I bought pink, Dollhouse Pink from Wet n Wild, every day, it's time to switch it up with some Inglot 31, which reminds me I need to really break out my Inglot palettes again. Reasons to go travel to California this winter. I remember my mom said it killed her when my sister gave her back her key to her house. My little sister just didn't need to carry it anymore, but I promised my mom I'll never give you your key back. Inglot 35. That combination, that pull from the cool tone eyes to the peachy cheek, and you have the fun funky lip with the peach and the purple. I love combining those two colors together. It creates this bright neutral that's just vivid and out there. And so what are you wearing color? What was she wearing color? I love it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this blabbing. Get ready with me.